I don't know who needs to hear this, but I am so tired of pretending like this all feels normal. Lately, I feel like I spend my whole day walking around in public trying to figure out if I can say what I'm actually thinking. It blows my mind how many people are acting like nothing is happening, just going about their daily lives. I was at a community event, shaking hands, smiling, doing the normal thing. And someone says, everything seems to be going really great lately. And for a second, I almost answer honestly. I almost say, is it? Or are we all just white knuckling our way through whatever fresh hell is happening today? But I don't. I nod, I give a professional answer. Yeah, we're just doing our best. And then we smile and move on. But the second that conversation ends, my brain is already spiraling because I can feel how thin that moment was, how close it was to being real. Instead, we just keep performing normal. We move on to the next polite conversation like we're all not feeling this shared sense of something is very wrong. And honestly, that is what is exhausting. Not just what's happening, but the energy it takes to pretend it isn't. I catch myself doing these little tests all day, dropping comments, watching reactions, trying to figure out who else feels it. And I am so tired of answering, "How are you?" with "Fine." I am not fine. We are not fine. We are worried about the future and stability and about things that we can't even explain yet. And what really messes with my head is the small talk. I have never liked small talk, but now it's really bad. Sometimes it honestly feels so surreal. Like I'm talking about the weather. Meanwhile, on the inside, my gut is screaming, this is not fine. So yeah, that's how it's going. I'm holding it together in public. Meanwhile, my head feels like it's about to explode. Tell me you understand what I mean.
I need to know if anyone else is feeling this way because I've been walking around with this weird feeling lately that I can't quite put my finger on. It feels like we're all just pretending to be okay. Not fake smiling exactly, not everybody walking around acting happy. I don't mean that. It's deeper than that, I guess. It feels like we're all just functioning. We're just functioning. We wake up, we check our phones, we go to work, we pay bills, we scroll, we eat something, we scroll some more, we watch something, we scroll some more, we sleep, rinse and repeat. And we're doing all the motions, right, of life while I think secretly looking around at each other thinking, are we okay? Are we okay? Something feels off. And I don't know if this is just in America where we have an absolute imbecile as president of the United States. I don't know if people everywhere feel this or if this is just a weird moment in our society. But it feels like there's this giant emotional, almost like a fog just hanging over everything. People still laugh. People are still going on vacations. People are still posting their pictures. People are still going out to dinner. Life is still happening, obviously. But I think that underneath all of it, I don't know, I keep getting this feeling that a lot of us are carrying around this quiet exhaustion. like we're waiting for something to happen and it's not something good. Bracing for something. Or grieving something we can't even name. Because look around. I mean, look around. The world feels more complicated than ever before, I think, at least in my 55 years. There's 1,000 opinions, 1,000 crises, 1,000 things demanding our attention every hour of every day. Politics never sleeps. The news cycle never sleeps. I mean, when I was a kid, the TV stations went off the air at like midnight or 2 a.m. or whatever it was. I mean, the outrage machine certainly doesn't sleep. Our phones never sleep. We never sleep. And meanwhile, I think a lot of people are secretly longing for something ridiculously simple. Not bigger houses, not more followers, not another app, not more productivity hacks. I think people want to just wake up and feel safe. I think people want to sit on a porch and feel safe, feel peace. Excuse me. I think people want to laugh with friends. I think people want to feel connected to their kids if they have them, to their spouses if they're married, to themselves ultimately. We want to feel connection, even to ourselves, to life. But instead, it feels like we're all standing on a moving walkway, like at the airport, like a moving walkway that just keeps speeding up. And none of us can remember ever getting on it. We don't even know where it's going. And I think the scary thing, the terrifying thing is we keep being told that this is progress, right? Just keep moving. Just keep moving, keep consuming, keep grinding, keep hustling, keep pushing, keep adapting. Be a good little boy, be a good little girl. But what if a lot of us are tired because we're trying to force ourselves into lives that don't even feel natural anymore? Could it be that? I think it could be that. What if the life we're striving for and the life we're being pushed towards are on two completely different tracks, two totally different trains? Because happiness feels strange lately. And I'm a very happy person. I'm a very positive person, but it feels strange lately. Contentment feels slippery. Peace feels like something we visit instead of something we live in. Like we can visit peace once in a while, but we're not able to live it every day. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is just me. Maybe it is just me, but I have this feeling that a lot of us are scared. A lot of us are scared. Not panic scared, like, oh no, there's a monster around the corner, but quiet scared. Future scared. What happens next kind of scared. What kind of world are we building? What kind of a world are we building kind of scared? You know what I mean? What if everything keeps getting harder kind of scared? And I think maybe the strangest part is that we rarely talk about it. And I'm sorry I'm going on for so long. We just keep going. We keep smiling. We keep functioning. We keep pretending everything is normal. I don't remember the last time things felt normal. Maybe the reason so many of us are feeling alone is because we're all having the same conversation silently. Maybe millions of us are lying in bed at night thinking, I don't know exactly what's wrong. You ever do that? Like I stay up anxious some nights, just like, I don't know exactly what's wrong, but something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong. Something feels off. Tell me I'm not the only one.
And ever since COVID-19, nothing has been the same. Guys, what is going on? All my days. It's like the world just decided to just start doing nonsense. When that stupid virus came in, when I find the guy who done that thing in the first place.
I think that one of the most frustrating things for me, and I think for a lot of people in this current time that we're living in, is feeling like a failure when we really shouldn't have to feel like a failure. Like, I went to college, I got my master's degree, I got a good job after college. Why am I having to worry about essential things like paying rent, paying for food, paying for clothes, paying for gas, let alone thinking about buying a house or supporting a family? Like, that feels impossible to me today, when someone in my position 10 to 15 years ago would feel so comfortable and wouldn't have to worry about the next paycheck and would be living like in a perfectly comfortable life. It's so extremely frustrating. Like, I have the job and I still like can barely afford to do things for myself that I want to do. I'm always thinking about the next paycheck that's coming in and what I have to pay for. And then I think about the people who aren't in my position and maybe don't have a job and maybe have families and how much they must be struggling right now. And it's extremely unfair. Like, I can't believe that this is the time that we're living in. This is like what I hoped for in my life. I hope to have a job like this, and it's not supporting a comfortable life for me, and I feel like a failure.
I can't wait till a motherfucker asks me what's wrong. I'm not lying this time. I'm actually gonna tell you I'm tired because what the fuck is actually going on? I'm not good. I'm actually not good. You see this smile? It's a cover up. I'm gonna just start telling the truth. But ain't shit you could do about it though. Just know it's not good. And if you in my face, most likely you not good either. Bitch, we live in America. This a third world country with a Gucci belt on. Bitch, we cooked.
Hello? I need a fucking job now. I'm broke, cracked, can't take care of shit, can't pay no bills. I need a motherfucking job. You got me?
Hello?
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 Can you hear me?
The hospital, how can I help you?
I'm in need of a job now. Huh?
Hello, sir. I can barely understand you. How can I help you?
I need job.
Okay, I don't, you call the HR tomorrow.
No, now. I need to work now. I need it now.
Oh, calm down, sir. Okay, I think I'm not the right person to
Ain't no calm down.
help you, okay?
Ain't no calm down. I need a job today, tonight.
I'm sorry, I'm not the right person to help you, okay?
So do I gotta
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'll hang up.
job?
The economy is so terrible and it's collapsing so bad to the point that there was a lot of people out here pretending, really pretending, like everything was going to be okay. But they're done pretending like everything is going to be okay. They're tired of just trying to find a job, tired of working. And then the people who try to find a job and try to get that call back, they never get that call back. And then it's so terrible out here. They lying to you about minimum wage, telling you that $20 is enough money. $25 is enough money. And people are tired of pretending. They're tired of just pretending to live a normal life, knowing that they got bills and their life is hectic. That's why you see a lot of people just venting, expressing themselves. Sometimes you gotta let it out because due to what's going on, it's gonna drive you insane. You just getting up every day, pretending like everything is gonna be all right. Just pretending like you having a good life. Going on all these social media platforms, posting like you just balling, living lavishly. But in reality, you broke. And a lot of people are starting to express that more now. And it's starting to just become more and more common. It's crazy out here. Gas prices are too high. You can't even go nowhere. Gas prices are like $10,000 a gallon. That's the crazy part. And a lot of people don't even got $1,000 in their bank account. But gas is like $10,000 a gallon. Can't nobody afford nothing. And people are struggling to just stay happy, stay strong, stay well rounded. That's why they can't keep doing this anymore. They can't keep showing that fake smile. And they know they smile is just not genuine because they're not happy. And they're pretending like everything is okay. And that's the sad part in this world. This is the world that we're living in. You could be having a so-called good day because you never really had a great day. A lot of people ain't had a great day in 5+ years. And they just pretending like everything is all right. And this economy is bad. And it's getting worse. And people are just quitting their jobs because they're trying to find peace. They don't have no peace in their life. They don't have no hope. So what is next to do? That's why. They're running out of love. They're running out of hope. And they're starting to realize that the older they get, the more and more stressed they become. And it's just a sad situation out here because it's a lot of people that feel this way. A lot of Americans are going through this. Some people feel like they're living with a lot of regrets in their life. And then you know what I was stating when somebody always asks you, how you doing? And you just got to make up a lie and tell them that you're doing good. But in reality, you're really not doing good. You're struggling. The people that you was there for ain't there for you. You feel like you're alone. People don't believe in you. Your closest people. Your job always tripping on you. Trying to cut your hours. And the crazy part, when they try to cut your hours, your checks was already small. So you ain't gonna notice when they try to cut your hours or when they try to make you out to be the bad person, and then they just cut your hours. You was already living from check to check anyway. So people are starting to notice this and they're done pretending. And it's not gonna get better no time soon. And that's the sad part. It's like you was never taught this when you were younger. They was teaching you all the bull crap. And then when you reach the real world, when you get older, you don't understand nothing because you was never prepared for this. Nobody prepares. And if not, you can put that in the comments too. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.